Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a new Will I Buy It? This is my series that I post every single Wednesday. I'm going to chat with you over the new makeup releases that were announced. I'm going to talk about what has my attention. I'm going to talk about what I'm not as interested in. We'll link my playlist down below and also the community playlist. I started that so any creator who makes this style of video can add theirs if you want to see what a bunch of creators are thinking about all of these new releases. I did want to say that I did film this look. Also, it will be up in my next YouTube video, which is on Friday. If you don't know, I do post on Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, and Tuesdays. So if you are not yet subscribed, I hope that you will. We are almost to 100,000 subscribers, which is kind of wild to me. So if you're not yet subscribed, I would definitely love it. Thumbs up this video because that always helps with engagement and I appreciate it so much. But let's go ahead and get started. I do always link down all of the accounts that I am reading from. And I am first starting off with reading from Trend Mood 1. There was some drugstore because I feel like I got a ton of tags on these new releases from Ilia Cosmetics. Okay, so they are coming out with the bite-size face duos. I got so many tags on this, which was hilarious to me, and I'm so excited to see these. I'm a big fan of the bite-size eyeshadow palettes from Ilia Cosmetics. I have almost, oh wait, do I have all of them now in my collection? I just grabbed a few more. I might have every single one of them now. They are $3 for 4 shades. I'm a big fan of them. I have a palette bingo on my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen that one yet, I had 6 palettes at the time and I just did one big palette bingo with them, and I was terrified because I had like a blue one. I was like, what's gonna happen? But I won't tell you what happened. I'll say that you should watch that one because it was actually a lot of fun. But now they're coming out with these bite-sized face duos. Again, $3, a mix of matte and shimmer shades of blush, bronzer, and highlighter. I kind of want them all. Do I need them all? No. Get it together, Samantha. Well, just like with the eyeshadow palettes though, I was like, I kind of want them all. And when something's $3, but it's also great quality, because if those eyeshadow palettes were $3, but they were junk, that's still $3 wasted. I don't want to waste $3. You know what you can buy with $3? Not a whole lot these days, but you could probably still buy gum, right? Not exactly sure what you can buy for $3, but I still don't want to be wasting it, okay? Especially right now. Let's not be wasting any money. But I feel like with these, I feel like there's at least like 3 at first glance, and I'm like, I think those would work for me. I kind of want one that would include a bronzer and a highlight, and then also a blush and a highlight. So I might grab like 2 or 3 of these. I feel like e.l.f. has been stepping it up recently, and I'm a fan of that. I do actually have their Retro Paradise palette on my eyes today, and I was very impressed with that. I have a lip gloss on, big fan of that. And again, they're bite-sized palettes. They're primer infused. I really like the primer infused bronzers. They have primer infused blushes. I feel like they're stepping it up, so I am excited to see this. And then they are also coming out with the facial oil mist. These are $5. A collection of 6 custom mists formulated with unique blend of essential oils. I don't know if I totally need this. I don't know if it's something that I really need or I feel like I'm missing right now. You know, neither are face duos, but those get me excited, okay? Okay. We also have a new release from Colourpop. I don't think we had a new release from Colourpop last week, but they have recently come out with the Freckle Pens. Let's see. So it says, create natural looking buildable freckles for a sun-kissed look, a precise applicator for easy application, long wearing, realistic, and buildable. There's 2 different shades and they're going to be $8 each. There's soft brown and also dark brown. So I have seen a few other companies, a few other brands release a freckle pens also. I've never tried one myself. I do like the look. There's a filter on Instagram that I keep using, not because I'm trying to filter my face, but because I just think it's super cute and it has freckles. It has a little bit more of like, not like extreme blush, but just more of like a blush that kind of like covers the nose also. And I've had several people say like, you should do that look. And I try, and it's so funny because the last video that I was filming, which would have been my beauty community tag, if you haven't seen that went up yesterday. It's a really long video, but I shout out just like so many amazing creators. I hope that you'll check it out if you haven't yet. I love community over competition vibes, but I had done that with the blush, and I sat down to film and I looked at myself and I was like, I don't know if I can do this. So I like kind of started to diffuse it out a little bit, but I just, man, you know, the comments are cruel. The comments can be so cruel sometimes, and it's just sometimes when I know I'm opening myself up to it, if my self-confidence isn't at a high level, then it's hard to do, okay? But there's also freckles over it. I think it's super cute. And I've done fake freckles before with like brown eyeshadow. I've done it with where I've taken my spoolie from my eyebrow pencil and I've run it through my eyeshadow and then I sprinkle it onto my face. I've done it that way to get faux freckles, but I've never used a freckle pen. I would be down to use it though, but also sometimes in the warmer months I do have freckles that just come through naturally. But I don't know, I kind of want it. I don't think I need to order it from Colourpop simply just for a freckle pen, but if I was placing an order from them, I might like throw it in my bag. Rolling along with affordable brands, I see that BH Cosmetics came out with some new releases for National Ice Cream Day. So that was on, I believe it was Sunday, the day before I'm filming this one, and I did not eat any ice cream. So if you guys are aware, I love ice cream. I think it's great. Big fan. But I have been trying to cut back on dairy and it's a struggle. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a struggle, and I had to have a serious conversation with myself of what would be harder to give up, cheese or ice cream, and I decided cheese, because cheese can just be in so much from what I have for lunch. Like today I had a salad, I like to put fresh mozzarella in it. For a lot of my dinners, we just use cheese for everything, so I'm like, if I can try to really cut down on ice cream, maybe it'll like start to balance. It's hard when you decide to cut out something from your diet that you love so much, but I had a week where I was just having a really rough week and I ate a lot of ice cream. I was like, I don't really care. I had a lot of ice cream. I had Cold Stone, I had Dairy Queen. It was great, and my whole chin broke out. I really struggle with hormonal acne, and I have been able to, you know, pretty much narrow it down that dairy is really what causes it to flare up. But I was just having a week where I was like, I don't care. I know it's gonna happen and I don't care. And now I'm like 2 weeks into it and I'm like, ouch, why did I do that to myself? So it wasn't just the ice cream, I was also just not eating great in general, but I feel like the overload of dairy just does not do well for me. So all that to say, it was National Ice Cream Day and I didn't have any ice cream, and that was really hard for me. So I feel like I deserve some sort of an award for that. Anywho, so BH Cosmetics has this Sweet Shoppe collection, so I feel like they're just like rubbing it in my face right now. This is limited edition monochrome palettes, scoop up vibrant looks, so dripping in flavor, a full collection inspired by ice cream. There's 6 different palettes, each one has 8 shades, 4 foils or shimmers, and then 4 mattes. They're $18 each. They're super cute. All of the shades, everything looks so cute. The ones that are like kind of pressed where they look like a waffle cone, love that. I think the collection looks so darling. I don't think that I need anything though. I definitely feel a little bit on eyeshadow palette overload at the moment. I'm gonna try to be really choosy as to which palettes I'm going to purchase, and BH doesn't have my favorite formula, so they don't tend to turn my attention a ton, so I'm gonna pass over that. Speaking of eyeshadow palettes, I want to talk about this one next because I did get a lot of tags. It's not a drugstore, but let me go. I don't know why I always feel like I should like start it off with like a theme or something, but I got a lot of tags on these new palettes that are coming out from Dose of Colors. Oh my. Okay, so we have the Smoky Soiree and Cutting Edge palettes. Each one includes a mix of rich mattes and reflective shimmers. These ones are available now. They are $32 each for the 5-pan palette, and they do have the double-ended brush in here. So I got a lot of tags because a lot of you know that I love Dose of Colors eyeshadow palettes. The Marvelous Mauves I've hit pan on. I have, what, 5 or 6 of the Dose of Color 5-pan palettes. Just a really big fan. I like the formula. I like the monochromatic palettes. Like they were kind of coming out with these monochromatic palettes before. They were super trending and all of that, and I'm just a fan. I like the brand a lot. I have a lot of favorite products from them. These new palettes look amazing. I'll say that I have continued to stare at some of these photos. I haven't purchased them yet, and I'm trying. I feel like I know what's gonna happen. It's just I have so many eyeshadow palettes, and I really I have quite a few that I have to review. I'm looking at the Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet. I just purchased the Pat McGrath Divine Rose. I purchased the Natasha Denona Bronze palette. I purchased more of the e.l.f. Cosmetics ones. I now have the e.l.f. Cosmetics Retro palette, and that's just a few. Like I have even more. Like I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I know I do. But these are really beautiful and I really like those colors. $32 is a little bit more expensive though. I think if they were, which that is the price of their 5-pan palettes, that's what they always have been, so it's not like I'm like, what, $32? Where did this come from? I feel like if they were maybe a little bit cheaper, I probably would have grabbed one by now, but I still think I'm going to do it. And I feel like I'm probably going to get both. There's also a new lip set out now from Sephora. I always enjoy it when they come out with their lip collections. They always give me a double take. I like to see what's in them. So we have a new Sephora favorite set, the Give Me Some Shine Balm and Gloss Lip Set. Great idea. This is limited edition, most of them are. We have the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm Universal Lip Luminizer in Fussy, which is a full size. The NARS Afterglow Lip Balm, also a full size. The Lancome Juicy Tubes Original Lip Gloss, the Patrick Ta Lip Shine, and the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Plumper. Okay, so I personally for myself wouldn't need this one. The two that are the full sizes, I actually already have those full sizes. I've purchased the Fussy Gloss, and I have quite a few of the NARS Afterglow lip balms. Actually, I did get those sent in PR, but I really, really like them, and I use mine a lot. They just came out with a new shade in, I think it's Laguna. Is it Laguna? And it's more of like a light brown lip balm, and it's really nice, and I was just wearing it in one of my last videos actually. And then the other three I haven't tried, but just to buy it as a set for myself, it wouldn't make a ton of sense. But if you've been wanting to try most of these or some of these, or you have someone that you can split it with, I always think that these are I usually think that these are a pretty good deal. I also see some new releases coming out from Juvia's place. So they just dropped the Nude collection, everything for the lips. We have the Nude Velvety Matte Lipstick, $14 each, or the bundle for 4 shades, that's $52. We have the mauves, the chocolates, the peaches, and then we have the Luxe Lip Liner for $10, or again the bundle for $48. There's lip glosses for $13. Let's see, or you can get the full collection for $246. Okay, so this looks really fun. I'm always a fan of nudes, and I'm a fan of lip products, so I always get excited when I see things like this. I think maybe this is being sent to me, but I'm not 100%. I did get an email from Juvia's place saying something secret is being sent, but the email didn't say what it was, so now I'm wondering if potentially it was this, but I haven't received it yet, so I don't know that for sure. If I do get it, let me know. Would you want like a lip swatch video? Would that be helpful? But yeah, the packaging on everything looks really cool. The lipsticks look really nice. The glosses look like they have some fun shades, and the lip liners look really interesting. So the Luxe lip liners, those definitely look interesting too. So fun collection. I'm always a fan of lips. I'm gonna hold off on purchasing it right now though, just in case it does come to me. But if it does, let me know what you'd want to see, if anything, with that collection. ForvrMood posted about the Stila fall collection, the Stila Cosmetics fall collection, and when I saw fall, it felt like a literal slap in my face. I could feel it. Fall. I was like, ah, fall, no, why? Like, I'm not ready. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago that I talked about Sephora coming out with like their pumpkin infused collection for fall? And I'm like, I'm not ready. Look, I'm trying to be bronze today. I'm not ready for that. Please no. But in this collection, we have the Kaleidoscope eyeshadow, and that is $18. This is inspired by the Kitten eyeshadow. I did have that. Finely milled light reflecting pigments, delivers a multitude of prismatic color and dimension. We have the plumping lip glaze for $24 with some new shades. The trifecta metallic lip eye and cheek stick for $26. There's a semi-gloss lip and eye paint for $24, which is a blendable, buildable, creamy formula for for lip and eyes. We have the Micro Tip Stay All Day liquid eyeliner for $22. There is a eye serum that's coming out for $38. A One-Step Correct Kitten Skin Tone Correcting and Brightening Primer for $36. I'm not really sure why kitten is in the name, but okay, there's that. Okay, so definitely a large collection. I feel like looking at it, nothing really jumped out at me right away. The individual shadows are pretty expensive, but that's just Stila. I mentioned in one of my videos, I feel like I was like looking back, was it my collection if I wasn't a beauty YouTuber? I talked about the Stila shadow, but you would like foil it yourself. Like it came with a dropper of liquid, and you would like take some of the shadow and you would mix it to create your own foiled shadow. You had to DIY your own eyeshadow, and they still cost $40, and I still bought it because I was a fool, okay? I was like, okay. But again, nothing really jumped out at me, and I will say I didn't really get a ton of like fall right off the bat. Like I think it looks like a pretty summer collection, quite honestly. Just nothing that really like spoke to me and made me want to run out and grab it, so I'm gonna skip over that collection. We get quite a few tags on the new foundation that's coming out from Too Faced, part of the Born This Way family. We have the Born This Way matte foundation, 24-hour undetectable super long wear. That's a name. So we have 35 shades and it's $40 each. It's supposed to be matte, virtually weightless, oil-free, transfer-resistant, fragrance-free, medium to buildable coverage, infused with coconut water, hyaluronic acid, and alpine rose. Available July 24th on the website and also Sephora. So I really do like the Born This Way concealer. It's a favorite of mine. I do have it in my current Shop My Stash bag and I'm using it so often. I can use it as concealer. I honestly use it as like, I'll say like a foundation, like spot concealing, but sometimes I have a lot of spots to conceal. It just kind of really just turns into foundation anyway, so it's like whatever. And I really do like it. I have 2 of those shades, so I'm like, do I really need a foundation when the concealer does a lot? Like, obviously they're different and I expect them to be different, but it's just kind of like that, do I need it? And if you saw, I posted a haul recently that went up and it includes a Sephora haul, which I got the Ilia Skin Tint, which is what I'm wearing on my face today. And I did also get a couple shades of the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. My friend Amanda, or Makeup Just for Fun, sent over some shades, so I'm going to be trying those out. So I don't know, as much as I wanted to like get really hyped for it, it's funny because looking at the bottle, it almost looks as big as the concealer too, because the concealer is large. And when like the concealer was first coming out, a lot of us were saying like, this looks like it could be a foundation. And now with the actual foundation, I'm like, it looks to be the same size as the concealer. It does have a pump on it. I don't know, I feel like I'm supposed to be more excited for this one, but for some reason I'm just kind of like, meh, I don't know. I just don't feel like I need to go get it. Cosmetics is coming out with the Soft Blur Velvet Lip Liner. It says a nourishing velvety texture delivers soft diffuse color and a luscious matte finish. These are $19 each or $75 for the bundle. They look fun. They look like a fun product. I haven't tried a lot from Cosmetics and I really would like to try more from them. I don't know if I need this right now. I have some newer lip products. I have my favorite lip products that I continually wear over and over, so it's like, do I really need it? But I feel like you could use this as a lip liner, but it looks like it would also probably be easy to like fill in the lips too, which I appreciate. And these colors are all really speaking to me. $19, I mean, a little bit more pricey for a lip liner, but I don't know, these ones kind of called my attention. Nabla Cosmetics is coming out with some new releases. They're coming out with the Body Glow. This is an illuminating body oil gel for a soft and luminous skin with a glossy effect. There is also a body brush that comes with it too. I don't wear these types of products very often. I tend to always forget. I even meant to actually put on, I got these new ones from e.l.f. in their Paradise Retro collection. I meant to put this on as when I put on a tank top and I totally forgot. Like, that's just how I roll because these are face and body shimmers. I just always forget to do that step. Am I not bougie enough? I don't understand. Why do I always forget to do that? There are some new releases coming from Patrick Ta Beauty. We have 3 new products coming. The Major Glow Softening Lip Mask. Ooh. The Major Glow Dewy Milk Mist. Okay. Glass Skin in a Mist. Oh boy. Okay. And then also a Face and Body Balm will be available July 24th. I think it's fun to see the direction that Patrick Ta, who's a celebrity makeup artist, it's fun to see the direction that he's going, because his first one, we had some body products, but even like the fan, like, I don't know, it just seemed a little bit different. It didn't seem to be following the like exact steps, because a lot of influencers and celebrities are coming out with makeup lines and it's just a very, you know, seemingly like on trend thing to do. And there's kind of like a formula, like this is what you do and this is the steps you take. And I feel like Patrick Ta is like doing his own thing that's very like signature of him and his style, and I appreciate that. I think one of the things that calls me the most is the Dewy Milk Mist. I do just worry. It says a rose and water retaining hyaluronic acid, a mist with a difference, replenishes cells moisture reservoirs, plumping and swiftly promoting skin's spring so your face appears smoother and more light reflective. I don't know, that sounds kind of nice. So that's the one that kind of jumped out at me the most. But we'll see. There are a few things I still would like to grab. One of the blush duos from him too, and I was actually invited to a masterclass, a virtual masterclass from Colourpop Cosmetics, and Patrick Ta was the artist and he was doing makeup on a model, and I feel like he had a lot of really good tips and tricks and suggestions, and we were able to ask questions, and he was really kind and just like answering everything and giving his advice. And the look that he created on the model, who first off was stunningly beautiful to begin with, but the look that he created on her I thought was so cool, and I was really excited to be a part of that. There's been a few brands that have been offering things like that during this, you know, quarantine time and the shutdown time, and I've been invited here and there to some brands, and it's really quite an experience, you know, even though we're not in person and we're not actually meeting anyone, but still to be able to like have that is a lot of fun. I was actually eating chicken parm while watching the masterclass, and I had an excellent chicken parm and Patrick Ta and Colourpop and learning about makeup. Like, what a night. I saw this on Indie Makeup Spotlight, which is run by Amy Loves Makeup, and this is from Midas Cosmetics in collaboration with Neon Mua. This is the Dusk to Dawn collection, launching August 10th at 12 p.m. EST. The palettes are going to be $36 each, and they are face palettes. So there's a highlighter, a blush, a bronzer, and a contour. Love that there's 4 of them, and I feel like the range in them is just fantastic. I'm not familiar with Neon Mua myself, but this, like, it gave me a double take. I was like, wow, I feel like this was just done really well. I try not to buy face palettes super often, but I really do like that there's 4 separate categories in here. That's what kind of draws my attention more. So I don't know, I feel like maybe like Noon might be a good match for me. $36 each. I don't know, I don't think that's too bad. So these are ones that also turned my attention. PLouise is coming out with a new collection. I'm seeing this on ForvrMood. Okay, so we have a new eyeshadow palette that has a lot of blues, greens, and purples in there, and then there's an eye brush set and 2 nude lip duos. Right now I just see coming soon. The eyeshadow palette is a little bit bigger for me, and it has a lot of blue greens, which I don't wear very often myself. I haven't tried anything from PLouise. They're just not a brand that really like pulls to me a lot. I think sometimes their packaging is really cute, but I've never tried anything from them. If you have, I know the eye bases were like extremely popular at one point. I think they still are, but I don't know, I've never tried anything from them, so I'm gonna pass on that collection. This next one, I'm a little bit confused, and I actually didn't hear about it until just today when I was scrolling through ForvrMood's page, getting ready to see if there was any more new releases that I needed to talk about. So it's a new line under Morphe. So reading from ForvrMood, it says a new line for dewy and glowy looks, Morphe 2, created by Morphe Brushes and the D'Amelio sisters, Charlie and Dixie. The quote is, with Morphe, we're working together to show that you're beautiful with or without makeup. The new sub-brand is starting with Hint Hint Skin Tint in 20 shades, a Wonder Tint Cheek and Lip Mousse, Jelly Eye Shimmers, Gloss Pop and Face Eyeglasses, Glassified Lip Oils, and the Sweep Life Brush Collection and Bag. Will be available July 30th online at Morphe. It's also going to be available in Ulta. Okay, so I am newer myself to TikTok, and I'm just like doing all kinds of weird things. You never know what I'm going to do over there. I might be dancing and roasting myself, like I posted this morning, roasting myself as a beauty blogger. Sometimes I'm giving like influencer tips and tricks and advice and just things I've learned along the way. Sometimes it's my dog, sometimes it's recipes, sometimes it's fitness. I'm just kind of doing whatever I want over there. It's kind of fun to almost have a little bit more freedom on that app. But I have obviously gotten to know who the D'Amelio sisters are. Charlie is, I think, the most followed person on social media. I don't know if that's just like in general, but I think she has like 70 million TikTok followers, which is like absolutely insane. And then her sister Dixie, I mean, they're very cute. They seem very fun. You know, I see their TikToks obviously all of the time. They're very young. I think Charlie just turned 16, and I want to say Dixie's maybe like in her early 20s, late teens, early 20s. I can't quite remember. I don't know how much I love this though, because I'm not a huge fan of Morphe, and I've been saying that for a long time, and I feel like it's just been fairly recently that other people are like, you know what, I don't like Morphe either, and I'm like, oh, okay, there we go. So that's just kind of interesting to me, and I know they've been making a lot of headlines for maybe dropping Jeffree Star, but like maybe not dropping Jeffree Star. There's been a lot of confusion. Honestly, I try not to look, I don't want to say that I don't pay attention at all, because I feel like it is a part of like what I do. I try to pay attention to certain things, but also at the same time I don't, because there's so many other things that I care more deeply about, and you know, I only have so many hours in the day and I'm very busy, so I like to like focus on what's good for me. Morphe not leaving the best taste in my mouth. I don't want to see two young girls who seem very sweet go down a different path that maybe might not be the best for them. I'm sure that they're fine and I'm sure everything will be great, but I'm just kind of like, ooh, just kind of gave me a bad taste in my mouth. And that's just me. It looks like, looking at the comments, everyone's like so excited about this, so perhaps I'm the only one. But again, it's nothing against the D'Amelio sisters, because I think that they're great and I think that they've been able to be hugely successful on an app, which is so fantastic. And they're successful because they're very relatable and very down to earth and just very normal people. But I just feel like that's kind of like the opposite of Morphe. Like, they don't give me a Morphe vibe at all. So, I don't know. That's just how I feel. Let's move on. Almost missed one eyeshadow palette, and this is from Glamlite. So they're kind of known for their food palettes, but now they're coming out with the Glam Donut. I don't know why. I thought they had already come out with a donut palette. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But this includes 9 colorful shades, 4 ultra dazzling iridescent shimmers, 5 mattes, and 1 glazed highlighter. It's going to be $22, available for pre-order July 19th on the website. Okay. Super cute. I can see a lot of people really loving this, but with the blues and kind of more of the neons, I don't think that I need it. I did just receive the Pure and Robbie D. Christie palette, and that has a lot of colorful pressed pigments in there, and I've been having a blast with that eyeshadow palette. I think today is the first time that I haven't used it since I got it. Been loving it. So yeah, I do not need that one. And then to finish off with some skincare, I see that Tatcha, yes, Tatcha, they are coming out with the rice wash. Okay, so I know I use their rice powder. I really do like that one. So now they're coming out this rice wash. As the result, using both the rice polish, a water activated exfoliant, and the rice wash, a smooth, soft polished skin, improved uneven skin texture, and natural glowing skin. This is going to be available August 3rd online at Tatcha, and it is coming into the next Trend Mood box. The next Trend Mood box is all black owned brands, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So very cool to see that. So this is coming, this is I think the first one that I've seen that's coming into the next Trend Mood box, which I believe is going to be number 7. I have been trying more Tatcha products recently. I purchased a bunch from Sephora and one of my recent hauls, because I've been doing a lot of them. Like I said, I like the rice polish. I've been using the deep cleanse, which I like, the dewy skin cream. I like that one also. So I'm kind of curious about this one, especially because knowing that I like the rice powder so much, I'm like, maybe I should get the rice wash and use it together. I don't know. Kind of interested in that one, especially if there's a mini, because Tatcha offers a lot of minis of their skincare, which I think is awesome. If I can find a mini, I bet that I would go for that one for sure. And then also, I did talk about last week that we saw that Fenty Skin is coming out. So this is a new brand under Fenty Beauty. They're coming out with Fenty Skin and their skincare products. We do now have the packaging, and the first products are going to be the Total Cleanser, the Fat Water Toner, and the Day Cream with SPF, available July 31st online at Fenty Skin. I won't say the packaging necessarily like blows me away. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't know, maybe not this. I don't know if I need any of this. I'm always down to try new skincare, which also going from very normal skin to more acne prone skin is something that I'm trying to curb, but I'm just such a skincare enthusiast of 2019 that it's hard for me to not want to do that. I like that the day cream comes with SPF. I think that's great. The toners, I have a lot of toners that I love, and a lot of the toners that I use are like BHA or AHA toners, which just like do a little bit more. So I'm like, I'm not exactly sure what this toner is doing. Like, is it hydrating? Is it, I'm not sure by fat water. I don't actually know what that means, but that's a funny name. And then the cleanser, I have a lot of cleansers that I'm very loyal to. I also just picked up one from the Inky list. I've been really wanting to try them. They're a brand at Sephora, and I grabbed their salicylic acid cleanser, so I've been trying that one out in the morning. So I might hold off and see some reviews on this, especially because, you know, I am a little bit more acne prone, so sometimes it just, I try not to change my skincare too often, yet I still try to haul and review products, and I just have a love for trying them myself. But I might see a few reviews on those and see what people are thinking there. And then let's see, also last week I talked about ForvrMood, which is going to be Jackie Aina's brand. We knew it wasn't going to be makeup, but we hadn't seen what they're coming out with yet, and now we have the first release, and that is candles. So it's going to be a collection of 4 different candles: Left on Red, Cuffing Season, Matcha Business, and Caked Up. Will be available on August 4th. I don't see the prices on this post yet, but I love the packaging on the candles. I think that they look beautiful. We are like kind of a candle family. My husband actually is more than me. He's the one that always remembers to light the candle and also blow out the candle. Sometimes I just kind of forget, but I don't know. I've also had a little bit more of like a home decor kick recently. I think it's probably quarantine, but I posted a video last week on my living room redesign. I gave my living room a makeover, and it was so much fun to do, and I filmed the before and afters and gave like a little tour and home decor haul in there. So if you want to see that one, I can also put it up in the cards. But I did purchase some candles, mostly just for aesthetic purposes though. Like, we haven't actually lit any of the candles that I purchased. They're more for just like the vibe, but I do like candles. So I'm very curious to see what else is going to be coming out from the brand, but I think that these first ones look absolutely beautiful. And again, a big congrats to Jackie Aina on launching that. Of influencer brands, I have been so excited to see what Desi Perkins is going to do. We've known for a bit that she's going to be launching something, and then over the weekend she launched what's Dezi. It's D-E-Z-I, and that is her brand. There's an Instagram page. I immediately started following it because I was like, what's happening? I have to know. She is someone that I look up to so much as a YouTuber, a businesswoman, just a woman in general, and I have just been so curious what she's going to come out with. So her first launch is sunglasses, which I'm also not super surprised at. Desi has done collaborations with Key Australia, which is a sunglass brand, and I have bought several pairs of her sunglasses also. I continue to wear my mini high key fades. I really like those. I have kind of a small head, so I'm really glad that she came out. Like, I have a thin face. What am I trying? Slim, like a slim. You guys know what I mean. So sometimes bigger glasses can look a little silly on me, and even the minis are just like a touch big, but it's like, it's fine. I make them work because I think they're super cute. But I was kind of thinking maybe she would do something a little bit more with the sunglasses. So the Desi sunglasses are going to be available July 31st online on their website. And it says there's going to be a few new styles. They all look so chic and elegant. And so we just have a few of these photos that ForvrMood put up here. So I'm really curious about it. I'll definitely go and check out the sunglasses and see like how big they look, because that's my biggest thing. But yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait to see what else she's puts out, and I'm really looking forward to it, and a huge congratulations to her also. That is everything I have to share about this week for the new makeup releases. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below. What has your attention the most? What are you not so interested in? And I always love to know. As always though, if you guys did enjoy this one, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope that you will also consider subscribing before you go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.